So today's lesson, we are applying the place value that we've been doing earlier this week. Now, there are 5 things that you could do today. You could do all of them. You could do one of them. It's completely up to you. So the first option is games of snakes and ladders, or maybe a race to 100. The next is patterns. The third option is being creative. You could make something. You can make something arty. The next is more of a drama, where you could be I'm thinking of a number. And the fifth one is an extension, trying to find 100, but you can only use 2 numbers, sorry. Okay, so the first option is you could play a game of snakes and ladders. You will need a dice, some counters, and a partner to play with. If I roll the dice and I land and I have a 4 on my dice, for example, and I land on a 4, then I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can go up the ladder to number 56, and then I wait for my partner's go. However, if you land on a snake's head, you need to travel all the way back down to the tail. But if you land, for example, on 16, it doesn't matter because you're already at the snake's tail. So you can stay there and carry on. So it doesn't matter. Only if it's at the top of the snake's head or the bottom of a ladder, that is when you either go up or you go. The next activity you could do is patterns. So I have my 100 square here and I want to try and find some patterns. So, okay, here we go. So I can see in the 3s column, all of the numbers in this column all end in 3s. That's a pattern. Can you see any other patterns? Let me go back. If you are to count in 2s, that's another pattern. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, etc., etc. You could count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could go diagonally. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, all the way down. For the third part, you could be more creative and arty. You could make physical things. So I've made the number here 23. I've got 10 coffee capsules, another 10 coffee capsules just there, and I've got 22, and I've got 2 coffee capsules just there. Sorry, I've got 22. So you could use objects around the house to make the number 22. Another thing you could do is you could create the number blocks. I know children in my class like watching number blocks, and we went through a phase of making number blocks. So here's go, number 1. Oh, dear me. Number 1 here. I've missed number 3 out. 2, 4. You could draw and create number blocks. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Hey! I'm joking. I'm going to delete that. The fourth thing you could do is you could think of a number. So this is more of like a drama kind of game. So I'm thinking of a number. Can you guess? It's 2 digits. The first digit it's really squiggly. It's really squiggly. The second digit is really straight. Can you think of the number I'm thinking of? So the first one, it's really squiggly. The second number is really straight. Tell me what number it is. 3, 2, 1. Was it 31? Because that was the number I was thinking of. Have a go. The extension that you could do is making 100. Now I must say that this is only an extension. If you think you can do this, let's do this. If you can't, don't worry. But let's start with something easy. So I want to make 100. So how can I make 100? Well, I know if I have 99 plus 1 more, that equals 100. I also know that If I do another example, 5 plus 95, well, that also equals 102. Another example, I know that 10 plus 90, well, that equals 100 as well. Can you do 3 more examples? 3 more. This activity just hit is only an extension. It is quite difficult, this one. We haven't done it before, but some children will be ready for it and some children won't. Have a